I'm Ben Hooper, and this is your UPI Alt News Minute for Tuesday, April 22nd, 2025. A team of British researchers studying chimpanzees in West Africa said their cameras recorded the primates eating and sharing alcoholic fruit, the first time such a behavior has been documented. The University of Exeter team said cameras set up at Cantonhez National Park in Guinea-Bissau captured the party animals sharing fermented African breadfruit that was later confirmed to contain ethanol. The team's study suggests the chimpanzees could be using the alcohol for a similar purpose as humans who partake in intoxicating beverages. Anna Boland, a researcher from the university's Center for Ecology and Conservation, said, "For humans, we know that drinking alcohol leads to a release of dopamine and endorphins, and resulting feelings of happiness and relaxation. We also know that sharing alcohol, including through traditions such as feasting, helps to form and strengthen social bonds. So, now we know that wild chimpanzees are eating and sharing ethanolic fruits, the question is, could they be getting similar benefits?" The researchers said it is also notable that the chimps were documented sharing the fruits rather than eating them alone. Researcher Kimberly Hawkins said, "Chimps don't share food all the time, so this behavior with fermented fruit might be important. We need to find out more about whether they deliberately seek out ethanolic fruits and how they metabolize it. But this behavior could be the early evolutionary stages of feasting. If so, it suggests the human tradition of feasting may have its origins deep in our evolutionary history." Speaking of primates with unusual drinking habits, a pair of villages in Leicestershire, England, faced off in a traditional local sport known as bottle kicking. The annual Hallaton Bottle Kicking event took place Easter Monday and saw residents of the villages of Hallaton and Medbourne competing to transport 3 bottles, which are actually small wooden barrels, across a stream on the border of the 2 villages. 2 of the bottles are filled with beer, and the third, known as the dummy, is solid wood. The Hallaton Bottle Kicking official Facebook page says bottle kicking is a sport that goes back more than 1,000 years to pagan times, and some local historians believe it could date back up to 2,000 years. The tradition is also believed to have inspired the sport of rugby. Members of the Hallaton team, which won this year's contest, were lifted onto the Buttercross, a local stone monument, to drink from an open barrel before the rest of the beer was distributed to the crowd. For these stories and more national, international, sports, entertainment, science, and alt news from United Press International, visit UPI.com. Follow the UPI Alt News Minute on YouTube and TikTok. Does your hometown have any unusual holiday traditions? Tell us about the strange ways you celebrate in the comments.